Okay, MLP fandom questions. Why don't I like Digibrony? Oh, Digi's fine. He's cool. I just like to pick on him sometimes because, I don't know. Kim, do you know about you and AntonyC shipping fanfiction? Oh god. No, I guess I do now. It seems like almost all the analysis gang are doing Q&As. Is this a coincidence? I don't think so. I think people just, at a point, get asked the same questions over and over, and they just want to do a Q&A so people can go to those instead of them answering constantly. I'm at that point. Why do I love Impossible a lot? Like, why do you love me, or why do I love Impossible? I love Impossible because it gave me inspiration for things. I don't know why you love it, but I don't know why you love me, but I'm glad you love me. I love you too. I love you too, random citizen. Any tips for new analyzers? Use quick quality into your videos. Oh my gosh. Don't use Pony Creator. Get a good mic. Get good quality clips. Do a good job. Just it will pay off, I promise. In a lethal Halloween, how did you feel about being dead? Was it fun? Were you sad when you died? I was sad when I died, but it was kind of fun being like thinking of ways people killed me, or Mage killed me. Mage, you. Thoughts on cloppers? I don't know. I don't really have a comment on cloppers. It's inevitable that those kind of things exist, but I guess to each its own. Have you read the Super Rainbow Dash fanfiction? No. Thoughts on Fluttercord? They're adorable as friends, but shipping, it just... What would your favorite scenario be with Fluttershy? Her and Discord doing something adorable. I would approve. If you were a pony in Equestria, what would you do? Go see Discord. Thoughts on Double Rainboom? It was good for what it was. Powerpuff Girls thing, they came off as very scary, and I don't like that. But besides that, you know, cool. How do I decide what my OC would look like? I just based it off me the best I could. Did you draw your OC? Was it made for you? I drew a rough of it, and then Rio made it pretty. Can you get a pet parasprite and have him floating around in future videos? No. Maybe for something special, but I think that'd be distracting. What made you analyze MLP? Made YouTube videos? Biggest inspiration? I just knew how to critique and stuff, and I figured this was a good place to start and kind of be funny. Why do you say you can't sing? I love your Discord version. You were like one of the only people. Either people said, "Oh, KP, you're a great singer," and the other one's like, "Yeah, you were right. You sucked." So I just don't like singing. I don't feel comfortable singing, but you know. Do you know how a writer can get recognized in the brony community? Write well, I guess, and make sure you write stuff that people want to read. What is your universal response to anti-bronies? I don't really have a universal response. I guess people, you know, just let people do what they want to do, I guess. If you met Discord, what would you do? Probably go hug him, something. If a real MLP movie is made, what would you think the premise would be? No idea. What does your cutie mark represent? How did you come up with that? My cutie mark is 3 pieces of paper, and it's animation, and it has Kim Possible winking, so it's like represents animation. And even though I don't really want to be the one animating anymore, it still kind of pushed me in this direction, and now I'm into film with the emphasis on animation, so it's a similar thing. Can you relate Discord to Loki? What similarities are there? I don't really know Loki well enough to do that, to be totally honest. Thoughts on MLP comics? I haven't read the comics. I've heard they're good though. Do you like the expansion of the brony community? Yeah, more the merrier. Would Discord Celestia past love life be a good idea or a bad idea for the show? I think it'd be good if they did it well. Who would you be shipped with? AntonyC or A&Y Pony? I'm shipped with Anthony more than anything, so. If you could make one thing canon from Fandom, what would it be? Say my own interpretation of Discord's backstory, because it'd make his character so much better. No, he's not Threshold. Can anyone join the analysis community? I think so. I don't think we have rules. No, you must be this high to ride. Reaction to Smile HG. Holy shit. That is scary. But it was well animated, so I guess. But damn, that's scary. What would you do at the Grand Galloping Gala? Eat good food and dance awkwardly. What places would you like to see in Equestria? I don't know. Glasgow might be fun. Why do you dislike alicorns? I don't dislike alicorns. I dislike alicorn OCs, and I feel like it just don't be an alicorn OC. Don't be an alicorn OC. It's a pet peeve. If your OC was in the series, what would it be doing? How would it fit in? Probably like directing things, or like they don't have movies. Yeah, they have movies. They had a movie theater. So yeah, doing movies. Have I ever met Tommy Oliver? Or Digi? No, never in real life. I've talked to both of them. I think I scared Tommy with something I said, but no, I never met them. Favorite brony musician? Living Tombstone. Would I ever do a blind watching an episode or a fan video? Possibly, maybe, yeah. Do you follow Doctor Whooves? If so, Twilight or Derpy? I don't. You mean, I guess assistant is the right term? I like Derpy for the person that... Thoughts on Spike Rarity? Oh, it's cute. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe. What would you do if you came across your OC in a fanfiction you were reading? Be flattered. Do you feel that bronies can be too harsh with their criticisms? Sometimes, not really for the most part. Favorite fan-made contest? I like the We Love Fine stuff. Who's better, fan-made or originals made by Hasbro? As far as what? I'm gonna assume toys. So as toys, fan-mades are always better. Is vinyl best DJ and background pony? Yes to both of those. Permission to ship you and Discord in a fanfiction. I know it's silly, but still, knock yourself out. What do you think about the Derpy and Doctor Who shipping? That's cute. I like it. If you can spend any day with Rarity, since she is your favorite, what would you do? Probably like go shopping or something. That might be fun. That's so generically bad to say, but, or design things. Favorite part of the fandom. All the fandom. All the fandom! If you were a unicorn, what spell would you do first? Teleportation would be fun. If you could make any theory of MLP come true, what would it be? Probably my Discord backstory stuff. Do you like your Digibrony or Living Tombstone version of Discord better? I like Living Tombstone's version better. Thoughts on Discord Pinky? I get it, but each his own. I guess I'm not really a fan of it. What are your thoughts on the fanfictions, Cupcakes and Rainbow Factory? I've heard things about both of them. They seem interesting, but I don't know. I never read them. If you had to choose one character to turn into from MLP, who would you choose? Who do you think? Plus, you know, all those powers. Snap your fingers, you get anything you want, man. Are you a shipper? Yeah, I'm a shipper. And the show, who would you like to voice? I don't know. I'm not really much of a voice actor, to be honest. Have you met John Delancey? No, but that day will come. What is your favorite song from Friendship is Witchcraft? I'm the princess of the night, so of course I run in fright. I feel frightened and there you go. Ever read Princess Molestia? No, but I've heard of it, and it seems fun but weird. What is your favorite pony YouTuber that no one knows about? I don't really know any well-known pony YouTubers, to be honest, on a good level. In Major's Halloween special, after Biter dies, you say, I thought it would be Digi's fault. How and why, LOL? Because Digi doesn't like when Biter nitpicks him, so I thought it'd be funny to say that, to write that into the script. Do you think the name Deviosis would suit an evil pony who specializes in hypnosis magic? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, sure, it might be a little bit much. Do I like Doctor Whooves? Yeah, he's cool, yeah. Would I rather live in Camelot or Manhattan? I like both. I'm a city person, so probably Manhattan. What would you do if you met Lauren Faust? I don't know. Just thank her. Tell her how amazing she is. I'm sure she hears it all the time, but, you know, you don't care after a certain point. What if Twilight didn't turn into an alicorn? My life would be better. What are your thoughts on My Little Investigation? Do you plan on playing it when it comes out? I assume by that it's a card game, and no, I haven't heard of it. What would you do if you were a Draconequist? Do whatever the hell I wanted to. What would you do if Discord was a pony? I'd say ride him, but then that sounds sexual. So, probably like spoil him and braid his hair or things like that. Ding. How many ponies can you name off the top of your head? Any pony from Fandom is allowed. Probably a lot. I feel like doing it right now though, because I'm lazy. If ponies had lightsabers, what would you do? Make them play Star Wars. How would you describe the brony community, and what words would you use to encourage others to give it a chance? Probably very loving and tolerating. Very, very warm community. I just say, you know, give it a chance for that.